What is going on, everybody? Caesar here with Z1 Gaming, and guess what? The new update is out. So in this episode of Astroneer, we are going to be going over update 153. Now, what does this update include? What does it do? That's what we're going to be going over. We're going to be going over a whole bunch of exciting things, so definitely stay tuned. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, as I will be covering as much of this as I can. So what I did, I started a new save, of course, because every time there's an update, you start a new save. That's just how it goes. And so you can see I did a whole bunch of this stuff, and I got these two things going on, stuff like that. So, okay, one of the very first things you're going to notice is, well, maybe one of the very first is, I don't know if they changed where the pods land, because I landed in this, like, ravine right there. It's, like, the worst spot, but I kind of made it cool. I kind of did a thing, and I really like it, but, so you might notice that might be the first thing. But other than that, you're going to notice your terrain tool. So it has the arrow going down, so that means you're going to dig down. This is like, if you go this way, see, it's like level, like flat, like the flattened terrain tool. And then you have the add, so it's going to go up. So they added those instead of the arrows going around the edge. And then also they added like, it seems to be more, like, how do I say, more like pinpoint. It does like exactly where you do it now. And they also added all these mechanics of all these, like, see all the clusters and stuff like that? Like the debris, I guess is a good thing to say. Okay, let's not die here. That would be great as well. And there's also a whole bunch of other stuff too. Hold on. Let's go over here and let's find something that we can mine up real quick. So when you find some resin, or when you find anything, actually, you're gonna notice there's like a stream now of it going to the gun, and of it like building in front of the gun. It's like you kind of notice the stream and the stuff like that. Like it's so cool. I like it. I'm liking it. It's so cool. Okay, oxygen's at, it's terrible. So yeah, they added some graphical things like that. It looks really good. Looks really nice. I'm really enjoying it. It definitely makes it feel like the old version was like an alpha, you know. They're doing really good things with the game so far. And then, so we're gonna be looking at a couple things. Also, another quick thing is when you select your backpack, here's your backpack, but you can also click your gun. And this is what your gun looks like. And as you can see, there's little spots for things, and we're gonna be going over those things. I haven't played with any of those things yet, but I know what they are, and it's actually kind of cool because before, you know how it would like it would bring up your pack kind of like the way you're facing. Now it's like no matter which way you're facing or how close your person is, like let's get the camera in here like this. It puts it like over here. You know, it looks the same every time, and I like that. It's like a straight on view. It looks nice. It looks more organized, and but yeah, super duper loving that. Okay, so one of the big things is another big thing. Man, there's just so many changes. Is of course, you have your research station and your smelter right off the bat, but you do not any longer have the printer. As you can see, these are the only two things I have. So now there's no more printer right off the bat. And that was part of the changes as well. They changed how the research system works, which we're going to get into that. But that's kind of why I only have these two things, because I was trying to get a printer first. But, well, I tried to get this and then that and then a printer. But I can't do that yet because they changed how the research works. And we're going to get into that later as well. But we got to find some research pods first. And also what they added, and I'm gonna have a little thing come up right here. What they added was they added what they are calling augments. Now, what they have is different types of attachments for your gun here. They have a broad, a narrow, which those are pretty self-explanatory. Like broad, I think it's going to do like a wider stream. It's going to do more of a, like a wider area of effect. And the narrow is going to do a narrower area effect. But then they also have the inhibitor, and then they have the terrain tool. So they click on to this top slot right here, and they're going to do things. What the terrain analyzer does is it's going to be like a how do we explain it? Okay, the terrain analyzer allows you to analyze a specific type of terrain indicated by its color. That's done by removing a sample of terrain, and it's gonna have a progress bar that slowly fills up. So we're gonna get into that. Then there's the inhibitor, which actually stops you from removing the land and like taking the land. It's going to stop you from doing that. However, it'll still allow you to collect the surfaces on top. So say you wanted to collect the organic that was on the surface, or you wanted to essentially paint the surface. You could use this. You could use the inhibitor by itself to just collect organic. You could collect whatever, actually, if anything is on the surface. You'd just be able to collect it without digging a hole. But if you used it on top of the terrain analyzer, it will actually allow you to like paint, if that makes sense. So like the terrain analyzer lets you select the type of terrain, which is also the color. That's how terrains are, you know, different by color. And then it'll allow you to like paint. So we're gonna play with all that. I just wanted to give a quick like overbrief of what that was and where that's gonna go. And I guess there's like they're gonna allow augments for a whole bunch of things. I guess they're gonna try to do trying to put it on like a rover or something. But those aren't implemented yet. Those are just things in the future. So okay, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go try and find some research. I think actually there was a plant over here somewhere. Okay, there's a plant right there. Oh shoot, I don't think we're gonna be able to make it all the way over there. Okay, we definitely made it all the way over here. That really wasn't even a thing. But I'm really enjoying there's no research under this plant. What the heck? I've been robbed. Oh gosh, oxygen at 50%. Oh, there's gonna be research over there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll go back over here. We'll get our O2s up. I might actually just go down into a cave and find some research that way, because that might be simpler. Yeah, oxygen's at 25%. Okay. Well, we really need to find a research pod so we can open this guy up. I'm not 100% sure on the research thing. We're gonna look into that though. We're gonna try to figure out what they did. So we have our first set of research here. We're gonna open this guy up and see what it gives. And like I said, it's different now, because before it was you would open a new pod, you would get a new type of research, and it would remove that research from the next research type. Now it's like a different. Okay, so I got the shuttle, which is interesting because that has absolutely no purpose to me currently. Yeah, because the vehicle bay, I don't have that. I don't even have the printer. I don't have anything. So I'm not 100% sure how this works. We're going to look. I know there's another pod down here. It's exactly the same type of research. It's the same type of chest. I think that's kind of what they're calling it. Not research pods, research chests. What the heck? There was another one right here. That's weird. Do they despawn? No, do they? Why would they do that? They wouldn't do that. Would they? They might. Huh, interesting. Okay, well there was another one right here and it despawned, so I guess that's a thing. Oh, let's go grab this guy. But I am really enjoying the way that they did the terrain tool. It seems like it's very precise now. And before it was kind of like buggy and glitchy, and it would kind of go all over the place. But now it's like, it seems like it pinpoints exactly where you're going, like where you're pointing. And it just, I like it. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Put you on here. Perfect. Okay, cool. We're grabbing the aluminum whilst we're down here because it's just a waste of trip if you don't. And actually, I should have put it on the, I should have put it on the smelter while I was up there the first time, but I didn't. Oh well. Live and learn. Okay, so I'm really curious as to how you get these augments, because that's, I mean, that's the new content of the game. The switch in the research type, I mean, it's different, but we're still essentially going to get the same items eventually. They just kind of made it a little harder for you to go, like more, there's a better progression line, I guess. But we're going to open this guy up. We're going to see what this guy gives us and see what happens. Like, is this guy gonna give me a... Oh, we don't have her. Have this. There you go. Yeah. We actually need to get this like all down anyways. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and open this guy up. Now let's see if he's gonna give us research. Okay, he did give us research. I imagine it's gonna give us something different. I mean, I could be wrong. Storage. Well, I'm gonna go get some more. I guess I'm just gonna collect a whole bunch of research because, I mean, until I can make the printer, there's nothing I can do because all I have is research and smelter. Well, let's go ahead and make this. Let's go ahead and get this stuff smelted up. I'm gonna do that. And while this is doing this thing, we're gonna go get some research pots. I'm probably gonna grab a couple and just open them all with you guys, just so you can kind of see how this works. That won't go there. There. Okay. Oh, I guess I can just put them over here to start with. Let's see. Fire. Yeah, we got fire. Game's running good. All right. I'm gonna go get some research pods. We're going to play with this. We're going to see what's going on here, how things work, and we're going to try to figure out these augments. I'm really excited about these augments. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, quick update, guys. So, I'm getting these research pods here. I'm actually going to get all the same ones because it sounds like the way they changed it, it doesn't matter if they're different anymore. And there's my other pod. He got stuck to the ceiling somehow. It's okay. We still love him. We still love all his pods the same. But I'm curious to see how this works because before, if you had the same pod already researched, your chances for getting a new research out of the same pod went down dramatically, if not almost completely. But with this new system, we don't know. And I really just want to get the printer. It's actually kind of funny, like, and the printer wasn't even a thing. Oh no, there's a storm. Come on, guys. Come on. All right, we're gonna have to. Yep, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to make it home. Oh dear. Oh, which way the box is coming from? Oh, looks like they're coming from this direction. Oh, I don't know which way they're coming from. Oh, we're not gonna make it. Come on. Oh no. Okay, we made it. All right, let's ride out the storm here, and then we're gonna get these research items back. Hopefully they don't blow away. That'd be terrible. And figure out what's going on. So I've just noticed this, and we're still in the storm. All these boxes are coming straight for me. They are actually aiming at me. It was kind of funny. There was a stream, and the whole time they were just smacking right here. There was nothing going around me. They were just all coming straight at me. And I thought that was actually kind of funny. So I think we're good. I think we're clear. We're gonna go over here. There goes the storm. We're gonna grab these research pods, and we're gonna open these guys up and hope for the best. We gotta hope for the best. I really want to get those augments though, and I'm curious if those augments are something you have to make on the printer, or if you have to make them on your pack. I kind of hope you can just make them on your pack, like on the go. That'd be cool. And I don't know how expensive they are either. Ooh, what if they require Astroneer? Oh, that'd be something different. Okay, what do we get? Hydrazine. Okay, cool. Thanks. Okay, see, it's looking like we should be trying to find new research pods again. And I thought they kind of changed that, but it might not have been. It might have been. Come on. Yeah, it's looking like that actually. So it's actually kind of similar to how it was before. That's not gonna be enough. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go out and find some pods here. Okay, so I just did another research guy, and we got the narrow mod. And this is kind of cool because now we're getting into something new here. It turns out you can make it right in your backpack. Takes 1 copper, which I didn't have copper because I was down there getting some research items, and we got it. Okay, so let's try this guy out. Let's go in our backpack, equip a gun. This on here. Ooh, you hear that sound? Oh yeah. Okay, and so when it lights up, it's good. And I guess the topmost one is what will control it. Okay, so like. Okay, so let's see here. Let's do this. Let's dig a hole. Ooh, okay, so that is actually really compact. Versus putting in here. There's a hole versus this. Yeah, you see that? Okay, so there you go. There's something. Oh wait, let's try. Okay, let's try this, and let's try adding. Let's try this. Oh, look, it's just a little teeny tiny thing. Oh, that's so cool. So this is definitely gonna give you like okay, wow. Oh, way more creative abilities with this, and that's actually really cool. Okay, now can I leave you down there and do your work down there? Yes, it does. Okay, it actually looks like the size of the circle changes. So there's that. And there's that. Okay, yep. So you can see right there that your circle size changes. Okay, that's cool. There's a floating deal here. Let's get rid of that. So I kind of started taking this hill out so that way these solar panels could like get solar power because we kind of need that. Let's go ahead and throw this guy on here and do this. I don't think this is gonna give us anything. I think we definitely need those new research types. Yeah, hydrazine. Okay, cool. So we're gonna just end up throwing a whole bunch of stuff on these for now because I can't even make storage yet. It's crazy. Okay, we're gonna leave the narrow mod here. We'll leave that there. Actually, this we'll just throw on there, like so. Go ahead, burn that. Why don't you? Cool. Okay, so we're gonna go get some more more research types. Hopefully we can get, actually, you know what? There was one over yonder. You know what? Let's make some more tethers. Normally I don't like to make as many tethers, and that's just because it gets the game pretty laggy, and that's no fun. Also, another thing, the items that you start off with have changed as well, because you only get tethers, solar, and a beacon. That's it. There's no more O2 tank, there's no more battery, none of that stuff. So they didn't really add so much as they took away from what you start with, I think, is kind of what I'm thinking here. Because you used to start with a whole bunch of stuff, and now it looks like you have to research all of it. But that's not bad. That's not a bad thing. It's kind of cool, because it gives you something to try for. And it makes the game not go as fast. So restarting a new game is actually a thing now, because before, if you restart a new game, it took you all of 10 minutes to get to where you were before. And that's not hard. That's not hard for anybody. That's not fun. So we're going to run over here. We're going to run to this crash site. We're going to get the research that it has. Oh, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know if we're going to make it that far. We're going to try. Oh, so we got another one. We got wide mode. Okay, so I'm going to go out on a limb here. And I'm going to say that the crash site kind of... the pods or the chests, the ones that are like the man-made looking ones, I'm gonna say that those are gonna be where you find your augments, and which is cool because that would make sense. No, I want you here, and we're gonna make wide mode. We're gonna go wide here. Okay, so let's go up here and let's play with it again. So let's get this guy out, get this guy, but you. Oh, man. Wow. That's a lot. Okay, so what about the speed of this? What's the speed comparable? Oh, it's just the same. Holy moly, you'd be able to clear out stuff like crazy. Okay, so what if we do wide and a narrow mode? One is going to cancel the other one out. And I believe it's the topmost one is going to be the one that's active. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So those two aren't going to do anything with each other. Oh, the wide mode though, that's cool. Does the wide mode take more power by any chance? Because, I mean... it doesn't look like it takes any more power. Oh my gosh, you could fill in everything with this so much faster. Wow, this could be crazy. I think, does it fill in? It does. It fills in and takes away the same amount. Okay, wow, that's cool. We might actually keep that one on the gun for a little bit, because I feel like that would be more handy than the narrow one, because you'd be able to collect resources like a madman. Let's go try this. Let's go try this out. The narrow one, I could find detail and things like that, but honestly, what are you really going to use it for? I can't think of anything. If you can think of something to use the narrow one for, leave it in the comment section down below. I enjoy seeing what people think. Maybe I'm blindly missing. Okay, so there's some compound, and this gets copper. Oh, there's another research right there too. Okay, cool. So with the wide, yeah. See, like, look how fast we can just like burrow and collect, and I feel like it's faster. Is it faster? I feel like it is. Let's pull this off of here. Let's try. Maybe not. It might not be, because this one you can like pinpoint specifically, like I want that thing specifically. Interesting ideas here. Okay, so let's go ahead and leave this one over here. I'm gonna look for some more research. I like to try to grab them in at least twos, and I like to try to find another pod looking, or like the man-made looking ones. I still feel like this is a cool thing. I don't know if it necessarily digs as fast or not. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. I mean, we did get a lot of stuff pretty quick, but we have some compound. Let's go ahead and make some more tethers so we can explore some more. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to try to find some more research deals to open. I opened a battery, but I mean, I can't do anything with battery yet because I don't have a printer to make it, and I don't have a lithium either. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. That's all right. But we're going to make our way over here. We're going to see if we can't find some more pods, and we're going to see if we can't do some more cool new things. Okay, so there's definitely something going on with the research things, because this guy was right here. I walked away, and I came back, and he was up in the air. Something's going on with those. I don't know what it is. But we made it actually a pretty good little haul this time. We got these 3 things. We got 2 of these guys. I think I've already opened this one before, so I'm curious what's going to give me. And I haven't opened this one at all, or this one. So we're going to get these 3 pods back up to the surface. There's a storm right now. My screen actually kind of looks hazy, so I don't know what's going on with that either. But it looks like the research items do like to fall. Or not fall. They like to like float. They like to float up and hover and hide. But we also did find a satellite. A crash satellite. There really wasn't anything. That's where I actually got one of these research seals from. And then we found the thruster as well. So you can bet we'll be playing with the thruster to see if there's been any changes to that. I haven't seen anything in any logs about it. I haven't heard any of the devs say anything about that either. But we're gonna play with it. We'll figure it out. It's probably gonna be on the ceiling when I come back down here, but that's okay. Because, you know, that's just how it is. That's just how things go. Okay, so let's open the new spacey one first. See what we get out of that guy. I'm guessing, I'm gonna say a new augment piece, maybe? Let's see. Maybe, I hope so. Yep, we got the inhibitor. Okay, now, this one, I already opened this one before. So I'm kind of curious as to what that one's gonna give me. But we got the inhibitor, so let's go ahead and make that. I bet you it takes a copper to make that as well. We have the narrow mod, the wide mod, and the inhibitor. Sounds pretty cool. The inhibitor. Why is this? Oh, because it's doing both at the same time. Oh! That's different. It used to only do one at a time. It looks like it's doing 2. Maybe not. Could be wrong. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Now, this is the one where you can do both of these like that. And I think this is the one where... See, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't take away... And, okay, oh. It paints, though. That's weird, because I don't have the scanner in here yet. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so... what this does... is... If you want to collect all this, organic right here. If you want to collect all this organic right here, you can collect it without digging. That's all you have to do. And if there's anything on the surface, like if there's a, I don't know, resin or, oh, perfect. Like, power. These guys. Guess what? You can collect it without even destroying the surface, which I think is pretty darn cool. I like that. I like that. I like it. And they're like, oh, we need organic? Let's get organic. And we don't have to make a mess in doing so. And we can just get rid of all this stuff. And look, it just makes it all nice and pretty. Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, look at all this stuff. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, let's go ahead and open this guy up. Curious what's going to give me. I think it's probably just going to be maybe copper or something like that. Oh, no. Oh, please give me the terrain scanner. Oh my gosh, we got the terrain analyzer as well. So we have all the augments. Inhibitor, terrain analyzer. Oh, the terrain analyzer uses aluminum. And it has a special sound. Interesting. Whoa. Okay. I think that's a bug. Because I'm guessing... Can we put all 3 on here? Oh, we can. Okay, where's... Okay, so... Let's see here. Let's see if... Okay, it doesn't look like it's doing anything. So let's see. What if we took off the inhibitor and did this? Aha! Okay, so it looks like we got it. Now, if we do... Is that the color that it is? Maybe? Okay, hold on. Let's go try this somewhere else. Because we already know that surface is blue. What if we do down here? Oh, maybe. Okay, it does... part of it. It doesn't do the whole thing, though. Interesting. Interesting. Let's take the white off of it. I feel like that's a bug, and I feel like it's... let's try this. No, not quite. I mean, it does do this, but it won't do right here. which is kind of weird. It just won't do this one little area. But it does everything else. For the most part. Let's go ahead and put this guy back on here. I like the wide. Okay, so now, what if we do this? And, you know, the narrow actually might come in handy with that, because then you could only be taking a little sample of something. Let's do a different color. Can we find a different color other than blue? And I mean, I guess there's a gray here. Let's see if we can't find, oh, you know what, maybe we should open this guy up. Let's open this guy up real quick. We're gonna see if we can't find another color here. This should be a research item, something. I really hope it's a printer or the vehicle bay. A solar panel. Wonderful. I can't even make the solar panel because I can't make the printer. I was trying to find a different color here. It looks like there's some red over here, maybe? Oh, we're not gonna make it all the way over there, though. Let alone... Oh, hey. Let alone have enough time to analyze it. Okay. Well, I guess we could just go down in the caves and grab a color, maybe? And I'm curious to see if... I'm guessing it will change. Because if you don't have the inhibitor on... I don't really know. Okay, hold on. Let's try something else here. So, let's see what we have. What do we have on here? Wide and terrain. Okay, so now if I do this, is it going to make it all blue? It is. It is going to make it all blue. So the terrain I'm planting is going to be all blue. Okay. Now what if I start taking this? So how do I eject the color? Okay. That sound I think is a glitch. I think it's supposed to be the terrain analyzer, like analyzing something. Okay, so let's just do this. Actually, it's... What the heck's going on here? Oh, maybe it's because... Okay, let's do this. And that. Interesting, I can't dig anything. Maybe the terrain analyzer doesn't do that. Oh, let's try to grab this. Oh! That's really weird. It's like sucking up the certain color? Let's take that off here. Let's grab some power here. And open this guy up here. Like that. Okay. These are all the same color, aren't they? It is. Oh! So that's the color that I did up top, and it's only taking that color now. So it will only remove the color that you have it set to. Okay, so how do you remove the set color? We're gonna have to look at this. We're gonna try to figure this out real quick. Okay, so we have the necessary tools now to make this thing. The sound is actually getting quite old. And like I said, I think it's just the analyzer thing. Okay, yeah, see that one's that color, this is empty. This one's empty, and this one should be empty, okay. Okay, so it's kind of interesting. We're gonna try. So we already got blue. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get gray. Let's do this on here. And this will work. This should work just fine. Let's do this. Okay, see now it's turning gray. It looks like it's turning gray. Okay. That's what it looks like. There. We did it. See now we can build gray, or we can do this and we can throw the inhibitor tool on here as well and not do anything. So I know you're supposed to be able to paint with this like this, but it doesn't seem to be working quite as well. And let's take this off of here. Let's try this and then that, and let's try. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of seems like that's what's going on. But we have gray and we have blue, so it looks like you're gonna have just to have a color palette kind of thing. So like blue, gray. We could run over. We could get green. We could do a brown. We could do a whole bunch of different things. But that's what, hey, I don't want you dropped on the ground. I want you. But it looks like that's kind of what you're gonna have to do. It looks like we're gonna have to like go around and pick all these different colors and things like that. So like, is this the blue right here that I have? So if I do this, like that, it is. It's the blue. See, it works really good up here. And you know what? Actually, okay, I see what's going on here. It works on area that you have not messed with. Because this area, I was showing you the inhibit tool. So we're gonna test this. Okay, it works everywhere here. See? It works everywhere. Works all through here. Okay, cool. We're gonna put the inhibit tool on here. Without this. Wide mode, like that. And we're gonna remove some stuff. And we're gonna see if, okay, now, will you work? Okay, we were doing blue. Let's do that one. That's incorrect. That's not right. That's not at all what I was trying to do. We wanted this one. Well, it appears to be working still. Nope. See? Well, yeah. See, this one's not. This one won't fill up now. What over here? Nope. So it's like on areas that, oh my gosh, this power thing is ridiculous. On areas that you mess with, it seems like it's gonna be that you inhibit on. Actually, what happens if we build on it? We're trying everything out here. Let's just do that. Oh my gosh, please fix that. Not that I don't like it, but you know. And this guy, okay. Okay, see, now that I built up, it worked. I mean, it's just a little bit buggy. It's just a little buggy. That's okay though. It's the update. It's the first update. They haven't had any patches for it yet. But, and I was expecting a little bit of a hiccup here and there. But for the most part, everything's looking good. I'm liking where the game is going. I can't wait for more. I think they're doing a great job. And, but yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. We're going to do another episode. We're going to do a whole bunch of episodes on this actually. And we're going to try to figure this stuff out. Get it really down pat. And yeah, we're just gonna have fun with it, and I'm gonna keep going and try to get a printer here eventually, which is kind of crazy because like I can do the battery and I can do a solar panel, which actually the solar panel was something that you didn't have to learn either. So it looks like they just took a whole bunch of the items that you started with, and you can no longer start with them. But that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Don't forget to subscribe. We're under a storm here. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time.